Another presentation you will have to prepare before the project starts is the so-called kickoff presentation. Here you basically try to present to the team that will participate in the project or the whole company what you're going to do, so they are not afraid and they know what they are supposed to do to help you achieve your goals. So here I'm going to show you a different kickoff presentation for operational audit we did for another company. It's sometimes in many cases a copy of the proposal, yet with some of the things not being shown to the team, or they are shown in a different manner. So we start obviously with the aims of operational audit. So we tell them here roughly what we're going to do, so they know what the aim of the project is. Then it's good to present them the scope in the way they can understand it. So here we basically told them that we're going to do the operational audit, and then we told them which area we're going to cover, so those 5, and then within each and every area what we're going to have a look at. So for example, in the supply chain, sales forecasting, production planning, inventory planning, purchasing, and logistics. Then obviously the timeline of the project. So here we present roughly how we gonna do it. As you can see, most of the things are till the 10th, 11th of the project. And then the strategy and the supervision is a little bit longer. Obviously the team, so they have to know who they're gonna deal with. So here it's me and another team member. And again, the project organization in a little bit different format than we did it in the proposal. So the project sponsor, then the project managers, what are the roles? So here it's actually on one slide. And then we show also the teams. So what teams we've got, but also who is in the team. If you already know the names, you should also put here the names. So Mr. this and that. So they know to which team they belong and who they're gonna be reporting to. And it's also worth mentioning that by putting yourself here, you're actually in a sense making them report to you. It's always good to stress additionally the role of each and every team or person in the projects. So here we showed it across the 2 different companies. So us and the company B, we were advising, and then areas of activities. So data, analysis of the workshops, and conclusions and recommendation. Since this was a project where a lot of work had to be done by the company B or the teams that would be formed, we wanted to stress it so they don't wait for us to do the job instead of them. And since this is presented in front of the project sponsor, in this case the owners and the CEO, it also gives a strength to your claim and makes it easier for you to work. We also put quite often the rules of engagement. So given that the project will take a lot of the time, you don't want to have a situation where you are not able to deliver something because supervisor of a team member is not letting him work on the project. So this has to be stressed and agreed with the project sponsor and then communicated to the team. And last but not least, you should have the Q&A session where they ask you questions that they have regarding the way you're going to work or the scope of the project or the aim of the project. In this case, actually, after a very short kickoff meeting, we had a separate kickoff meetings with each and every team. So as you remember here, we had 4 teams. So we actually had 4 kickoff meetings where we actually started working. So it was very good because thanks to this approach, we were able to teach them on the separate kickoff meetings what the project was about and how we're gonna work. So in short, before you start the project, prepare a kickoff meeting and think how you should communicate to the team so you get the things done fast.